Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, so if you guys clicked on the title thinking I was talking on corn, I just put corn there, but I will be overall talking on porn. I think in this today's like day and age, I feel like that yeah, we all know like what we mean by corn videos and stuff. So anyways, but no, like, should I just? I feel like I should just go this whole episode, like, just saying, cause I don't know. Like, the thing is that I don't want to confuse myself. I may start talking on like corn videos, and I'm all like, wait a minute. Am I talking on corn or am I talking on porn? Like, what am I talking about? But anyways, moving on from my sense of humor and stuff. That's where my sense of humor is at. I literally will tell a joke to myself or start thinking about it, and I will find it funny. I'm like, don't judge me, people. But no, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about it because I see this as an ongoing debate about, like, porn videos and relationships and stuff. And I sound so like old, like, oh yeah, porn videos. I all I just need to do is just call it porn. Like, that's like, that's it. I'm out here sounding like some like a old like 40-year-old, like, just somebody, okay? But anyways, all right, like, I was like I'm recording this podcast episode in 2005. Like, bruh, just say one thing, all right? But no, anyways, no, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how it interferes with like people's relationships, because there are dudes out there that will base some like porn that they watch, and they will try to like turn that into their relationship. And it's like, sir, you gotta understand this right here and right now. When you're in a relationship, unless that's your guys' like thing, then bruh, like, porn should never be brought up in a relationship unless that's your guys' thing. If it's not, bro, you gonna have to transition into like YouTube videos and documentaries on Netflix and stuff, because no, I feel like that's like super disrespectful. Like, if I'm in a relationship, right? And then the girl, we're sitting down, we're just randomly talking. She was like, oh, let me show you this video I watched and stuff. Like, I just wanted to show you some video. I'm unaware. I'm thinking, me being who I am today, a content creator, I'm thinking, oh, she probably gonna be showing me some, like, video that I've already seen on YouTube or something, or maybe a video on TikTok. No, she brings up a porn video and talking about, like, oh, I wish you were the same size as that man. I would probably ditch the relationship right then and there, because I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. Like, that, I feel like that's disrespectful. So, like, overall, I think guys need to see that, where, like, because I know that there's like women out there where they will get like body enhancements because of like what somebody done said, or whatever. It's like things that stick out in their mind. I'm like, unless that's something that you want to do for yourself, then that's one thing. But if not, like, even I seen a video today and I'm all like, bruh, it shouldn't be like your decision on what a woman does to her body and stuff. Like, people really look at bodies before they actually like develop a relationship with the person inside the body. And I'm like, it should never be that, like, the fact that you're in a relationship with the person's body. You're in a relationship with them, all of them, 100% of them, not 50%, not 65, not 49, 100 full percent. That's what the relationship, what you need to like be in. But if you're overall like, worried about their body, but no, I seen a video today on Twitter. And the guy was like, he like how he would have reacted if his girl wanted like a breast reduction. And the thing is this, like, and this is just like, the side effects of being friends with a lot of women. You tend to know things, and I feel like if think about it, okay, you're carrying something like massive and heavy in front of you 24/7, all right, 24/7, all right. It ain't like breast is like just made out of like paper and things. It has meat. So like, imagine you carrying like a 20-pound sack like going across your neck, like on each side the whole day. Like, bro, I'll be tired. I'm like, nah, man, I'm sitting down. They like, somebody's like, oh, no, man, let's go and like, no, I'm like, I'm gonna just sit here. I'm gonna just, sit here and try to do some like, upper body exercises and stuff so I could get used, so I could get used to this and things because, nah, man, like, there's, like, it shouldn't overall, like, getting back to what I was saying, it should never be your decision on what a woman does to her body. If she's doing it for health reasons, like I know there's that one surgery where I can't think of the name of it, but excuse me. But anyways, no, I can't think of the name of the surgery, but it's like the women will like they will pretty much get like breast implants, but they do it so they can like prevent themselves from getting breast cancer. And it's like, and I know that there's probably been conversations out there with women where they're all like, oh, maybe it's like you should just maybe wait and see and stuff because like I don't don't like no don't get rid of it, like I don't like fake boobs, I don't like, and it's like, bruh, why? Like, what does that have to do? That scene, no, like, ladies, that's a sign right there. You gotta ditch the guy. You gotta ditch him. I'm like, no, it's like, if he's putting your body appearance before your health, you gotta ditch the guy. So, like, when the thing is this, when you're getting married, they don't talk about, oh, with, your, like, when they say, like, in sickness or health or with sickness or however it goes. I've never been married before, so I don't know what they overall say and things. But, anyways, I do know that sickness and health things. They're not talking about boobs and butt. They're like, oh, within boobs and butt, like however it goes. But like, nah, man, it's like people really look at that, like and they put that before. I'm like, nah, man. Like I said, like ladies, you just gonna have to ditch a guy if he's talking like that, in a relationship. That relationship ain't for you. You're gonna have to find somebody that actually cares about you and stuff. So. But anyways, I feel like it kind of got like off topic of like, porn and stuff, like overall how that affects a relationship. But no, well, I mean, I still was kind of like talking on it. It was just, like what people pick up from it and things and will try to like use it for their relationship. And I'm like, it's not going to work. But, or if it's like just something that my thing is this, because I think we all know what a person does if they watching porn, they're, they doing some things, but if you just sitting there just watching it and it's like, bro, I just feel like that's like one of those things. I think what episode was I doing? I was doing an episode. I was talking about like what video? Oh, the Twitch streaming this stuff. Like overall talking on like what videos would you rather be watching and things. The streamer having sex or a content creator taking his keyboard and smashing it across his head. Now, my thing is this. Like if the day when I get into a relationship, it's like she ain't even gonna have to worry about no stuff like that. But it's like, that's just something that you can't do to your significant other. Like, you can't be watching that type of stuff in front of them because the thing is like, that's gonna really take down a person's like, their confidence or just overall like it's gonna really bring them down as a person and stuff because you're looking at that's like how can I place it? That's like if you're a musician, right? You're a rapper or whatever and things, a country singer or whatever. They never listen to your music or they just don't support you in your dreams, but they support others in their dreams. That's pretty much what you're doing and in that field of like stuff. It's like you're in, because my thing is this, like at the end of the day, it's like whatever your guys' like sex life is, like that's between y'all two, but it should never have to be a thing where it's like you're bringing in like other things to add unless like, and I think like I know that there's people out there that will watch it, I guess, to like to undo or like, or I guess like to change it up. Like if that's the conversation where it's all like, oh, okay, like I want to like change things up in bed, okay, then it's like you change things up in bed and stuff. But if it's on some stuff where you just watching it just to watch it and stuff, like, oh, I'm just watching it just to let the day go by, or I'm just just watching it just to, and like your significant other approaches you and it makes them uncomfortable that you just sitting there watching that stuff and you still continue watching it. I'm like, nah, bro, you have like, no, that's the thing that people need to understand. It's like you have a porn addiction, like, and I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be good. Okay, the amount of times I've heard people talk on porn addictions and stuff, it's like, it ain't gonna be good for your relationships, because what you see in those videos, I've been saying it all throughout this episode, you're gonna try to place that in your relationship. And the thing is this, you can't look at some scripted, explicit video and think of that as it's like, you gotta like learn the difference between like what is going on in a video, especially if it ain't no like reality to it. But even if like, because I know there's gonna be people out there like, oh well, there is a such thing as reality porn, bruh. No, I refuse. You can show me any form of it whatsoever. I refuse to believe, unless there's people out there, they just out there recording their sex life and stuff. But I'm like, no, bruh. Like there's a process when you doing those type of things. You ain't sitting there like, nah. This is what I personally think. It's like all those porn videos, like they're only doing things in there to just get views. Like, people that be doing that stuff on OnlyFans or any other website, whatever, they're only doing that stuff for views. They're not doing it. I mean, there's probably people out there is doing it to give out like some sort of like history lesson or whatever and things. But at the end of the day, it's like I said, if you're trying to like change things up, then it's like, and that's something that you and your significant other agreed on. Yeah, but it's like I said that in the beginning of the episode. It's like, if that's just something that you two are into, then it's like, okay, it's cool, it's chill. But if not, it's like, fam, you have to just have that respect for your significant other. And it's, like, it's one of those things where it's just, you have to, like, I know there will probably be people out there, it's like, because my thing is this, and it's like, I feel like that this is bad advice, but at the same time, it's like, if you have an addiction to it, then you need to work on it. You really need to like work on it and try to like shake it, especially if you like, I mean, in or out of a relationship, you just gotta work on that type of stuff. But the thing is like, if you are in a relationship, but you still like, just don't watch it in front of your significant other. It's like, I mean, if they like, and the thing is like, you gonna have to be prepared for the day where they're all like, oh, I want to look through your phone, I want to look, because if that's like, because see, here's the thing, because that's one thing that I feel like that people need to be more open to. If they don't, is like, you need to start like learning about your significant other's like past relationships. Like, why did this relationship? I'm pretty sure people do that, but I feel like there may be some out there where they're all like, oh, I don't particularly care. I'm just like, I'm focused on the future and all that stuff. So. But anyways, like, no, because my thing is this. Let's just say if I was in that category where I had, like, some sort of porn addiction, right? And the girl was like, oh, like, it's like if we're having a conversation and I'm all like, hey, how'd your last relationship ended? And she's all like, oh, like, my ex, he had like a porn addiction, and it, really came between our relationship. Right then and there, you got to start working on like dropping that addiction. You have to. It's like to really, in this, because the thing is this, if you really care about your significant other, if you have like deep, loving feelings for this significant other, is it really a question, or it's really like a side-by-side comparison of what is better, your relationship, right? Your relationship or a porn addiction? It's like, fam, my thing is this, like the porn videos is always gonna be there. I'm not saying that like, like you could come back to it whenever and things, but that stuff is always gonna be there. A good relationship, somebody that loves you, somebody that cares about you, somebody that literally wants to spend the rest of their life with you, that's only going to be a one-time opportunity. In my opinion, in my eyes, that's only going to be a one-time opportunity. Now, if you choose something that's literally, it's not even like it's being made for you. Even if it's being made for you, it's like, bruh, it should be coming from your significant other. Not, some random person that's like, it's literally their job. It is their job to, do that type of stuff. But like, if it's coming from your significant other, it's like, okay, it's coming from them. So it's like, that should be the only person you should be watching when it comes to that type of stuff. But like, and then that's another thing where it's like, like people, it's like, be careful with that, because, I mean, like, I guess, like, if you famous and things, like, I guess if you're not famous, well, then again, I'm like, you never really know. You never really know. There's some people out there, because they call it, I think, yeah, no, it was a whole thing that I remember that was happening a while ago called revenge porn, and it's like the person pretty much, like, post, your like your goods. They post your your corn videos and stuff, and I'm like, nah, man, that type of stuff ain't cool. It's so that's I'm like, hey, it's like keep that stuff in the privacy of your own home and things, and it's like if it's something that you two like agree on where like porn is okay, all right then. But if not, then yeah, it's like you like that's what you're gonna have to like look for in a relationship, because if you meet your traditional like person in a relationship and they're not with that, it's like, fam, respect it, okay? So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to all my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from GEEK, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.